great job since he's been here, and then earned him some reps in the game, and it's unfortunate what happened to him.
How do you feel about the development of those guys? CJ and Braxton, and obviously Cam's been playing, but
the freshmen are doing a great job, and developing those guys. Those guys are doing a great job. We're using those guys in the football game. You saw CJ, you see Cam pretty much every week. You see Braxton this week. So we're using those guys. Those guys are doing a great job in practice.
Scott talked about in a press conference yesterday about guys getting used to losing and kind of you have to fight that. Have you seen that over the course of your playing career, coaching career?
It happens.
Does it really happen?
It happens. It happens. Unfortunately, have I been around a lot of people that I can honestly say they are used to losing? Probably not. But I'm not 100%. I'm not inside of every man's body or every man's heart, and I can't tell you what every man thinks. When he's in the dark side, when the lights are off and it's dark, I can't tell you what every man thinks. But I'm pretty sure it's not 100%. That some people are used to a lot of things, and then losing is one of them. And some guys are used to winning. And just because you win every football game don't mean that every guy on the football team is used to winning. I think that it's a fine line between a lot of that. It's not every person. I've lost a lot of football games in my career, in my life, and I'm not used to losing. That's not my mentality. It's not my mind frame. So it all depends on the person, and when it comes to that.
How did Aaron Williams respond after Saturday? I mean, obviously he was matched up with a guy that got the best of him for most of that game.
Mm-hmm. He's responded well. I think that's one of the things I told him on Monday, after Monday's practice, is I have no question about if you're a tough football player. I mean, things that you have to do with your body to get prepared for a football game, I totally respect it. The way he approached Monday's practice, and I had to give him a handshake. And the way he approached Monday's practice was to show me, it showed me he was mentally tough. And that's what's very important to me, and I'm proud of him for that.
JoJo Domann's made the trip. Is he close to being ready or ready?
Yeah, JoJo's made the trip. JoJo will be on the field. He's ready to go. He's getting ready to go, and in great spirits.
Could you see him on Saturday, maybe?
What do you say?
Could we see him on Saturday, maybe?
Yeah, he's making the trip. If these guys are making the trip, you probably will see him.
And it's safety.
You probably see him. I can't tell you where you see him.
Is Eric Lee available Saturday for you guys?
Yes, sir.
And then Braxton Clark didn't travel. If I'm not honest, is that just because you want to redshirt him, or is there a reason why he didn't travel?
He didn't travel. He wasn't really in the game plan. I think it was more of a C.J. Smith was in the game plan more than he was last week, and he's more in the game plan this week.
Braxton. That guy coming in for CJ.
Is part of that just rotating them enough to avoid triggering the 5-game limit?
Well, I don't want to speak on that. That's totally on the head coach and how he want to figure that part out. But when these guys practice and when they're available and when their name is called, and it happens. So it's not my deal, or I'm the small man on totem pole when it comes to that. That's the head man and his decision when it comes to the young guys and all stuff like that. But these guys are ready to play. When they're ready to play, we put them on the field. Obviously, they're great football players. When they're ready to play, we put them on the field.
Minnesota's got a couple good receivers. What have you seen? I mean, I've heard NFL type guys from what people say. But what have you seen from their guys?
Yeah, they got some very good receivers. They have a young quarterback that's doing a great job of letting those guys go make plays for them. We're gonna have to do a great job of containing those guys and knowing where they're at on the field at all times. They got some young ones, also some young freshmen receivers that are pretty good too. Yeah.